check out. But, sorry, I go like this. So we have this line here.
Okay.
So this is the kidneys.
Okay.
Actually, this line is already the spleen.
Okay.
Spleen. And all the way here
Okay.
until here. Even some people, they can breathe this much. This is a lot of emotional tension until here.
That's the diaphragm area, right?
Yes.
Okay.
At the end, diaphragm is going this way. At the end,
Okay,
on the top
okay.
of this one. Some people with a lot of thinking fast and emotional life, they can even breathe like this. I've seen. And then this one will be the emotional side, stagnation of the past, and this is the stress, panic attack area. So we just see. Actually, the best way is to put your hand here like this, very soft. This is very good right now. Already 1 month and a half in India, it's helping her. She came with the stress, but now it's not so much.
All stress is dissolved in Goa. Eh?
She was working very hard in Spain.
So that part is moving up, na?
Yeah, for me, it's around here. It's quite good. And now, because I said it's a joke, girls are moving fast, a little bit thinking. Yeah, see? Yeah, well, quite is in the good area. It's the proper breathing in this area. So she's moving there right now. Let's see if she needs emotional. Can you do from your mouth? We have to listen to the sound of the. Already, if I ask her to do any kind of challenge, she's already ready to fight. So I was asking her. So I asked the patient, can you breathe deeply? Can you do, I asked her to whatever right now. But any kind of challenge, it was moving the chest. What did I say to you? ¿Qué te había dicho que hagas? You breathe out from your mouth. You already see you using the chest. She was using the brain to concentrate on doing this. But any kind of new things to do, this is a diagnosis for her. Every kind of challenge coming new, she needs to fight. Trying to just breathe here naturally, and already using the. It's something automatic. It's not you cannot control with the brain. It's autonomous nervous system doing this. Out from your mouth. It sounds a little bit of a lot of tension. You cannot remove the tension with tension. You have to be with beauty and poetry. You give an example to the patient. You cannot just open your eyes. This is more better sound. Like this, you can clean with beauty. You can clean a lot. With effort, no chance. Still tension. A lot of too long in the West. No, she's getting shy. Let me check out what is. Breathing. Enough. Good. I don't know if you can hear these emotional things when it's coming out, the breath. And out, you listen to them. That's a lot of. This is too fast. Take your time. People who are breathing out too fast, they forget about present time. They are more living in the future. So very fast out in order for the next step. So that's a little bit of stress. You take your time in excelling. So see what we are doing here, every kind of mistake. And he's not coming with this, we have to tell the patient to correct. So teaching them how to do nicely.
So if she comes and she was under a lot of stress, so we allow her to lie down and breathe easily before we commence like this?
Yes. first we have to observe what is the situation coming first,
Okay.
and then slowly you pay attention to the mistakes that she's doing and trying to guide her to do it right
Okay.
with examples. I tell you, just breathe like this. Sometimes talking too much is not good. Do it again. Still here. This is fine, but with the chest, there's a lot of. She feels tension, so I have to put it fast. Just listen to me. Very slowly. You take your time. Have fun with this. It's a nice feeling. Slowly, out, slowly. The slower, the better. No need of hurry up. Breathing again. Good. Good. Out. You're much better. This is already happening. When the patient is doing fine, I tell the patient to take a picture of this feeling because this is how it should be. Yeah? For them to practice at home. You have to practice this breathing thing. Breathing again. Always this hand here is ready for action, and this one is welcoming this area, which is the most important. I touch it, there's a tapping here. Breathing. A little bit of fighting there. Then out, so because it's a challenge. She has some problems with challenge. Every time something new, I got to be strong. Which is not true, right? You should take challenge from this area as well. Breathing. Then out. Take your time, take it. Again, she has the tendency to do it, even though if I'm telling her, it's nothing she can control with the brain, it's automatic. I tell her not to go, that is a hurry up for next step. So this is the future. Always thinking about next step, next step. Also because just thinking about everybody here, so a long time it would be boring for them maybe.
Maybe it's like a normal. Wait.
It's a little bit of anxiety because of too much of orders. Let's see now moving towards what happened here. See, for the moment it's hysteria. It's moving in 5 different places. In the chest. Out. When the people are using the chest too much, I do this exercise. I call it the statue. It's also in the book. You just have to wait for her to breathe out. Out. Good. Out. Take your time. Don't hurry up. Then I go with her down, 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 pressure, pressure. And then I stay here like a statue, just with my weight. So for the patient, if she's fighting with me, then I can feel it very easily, and then I go, don't fight with me. She's not doing so much right now. So this is helping the patient just to move the diaphragm. You don't need to use the chest. I did for competition and fights, but it's not the case right now. Now it's moving nice. So this exercise, the statue, is helping the patients to experience just the diaphragm motion. I still can feel here. She wants to use the chest. It's an automatic tendency. There's a lot of stress before. And now it's good. You have to leave the patient to do it herself. So to pay attention to this one, we don't want any motion to be there. Now it's very high, I don't know why. Came here, they're thinking too much. Let's see how she responds to stress. Right now, just for herself, alone, to calm down is fighting. She's not very good at controlling herself just alone. But like she was doing, herself alone is very easy for her. And when she's alone, sometimes moving here, sometimes there, sometimes fighting. So it's, maybe not meditation like you do in India. The meditation sometimes is tobacco, smoking like this. That's another way. Now because I tell her something that is uncomfortable for her. She told me you're a bad guy, don't say these things in front of the people. Now she wants to kill me.
Exactly.
Now, how to kill is the problem.
This is why she's moving the chest. Like I feel something I have to fight back. This is only the chest. Go back to no chest. So sorry, don't fight with me. Still a heavy chest. Let me do it. Let's see how she will respond to stress. So I'm going to stress her out. Stressing out is you come here, out. Then I do again this shaking gradually, slowly, intensive more. Let it be, adapt. See, another thing then. See, what I was doing here, I was doing this and she was just abandoned. This is to delegate, the capacity to delegate. When somebody is doing my job, I delegate on that person. So she was doing it. Whatever I was doing here, she was adapting. And okay, I'm trusting you, you do it for me. But for her, I'm doing like this, and she's out of the rhythm. She's trying to do myself, more not adapting to the outside, so fighting with me. Every time I do this, it should be like abandon everything and I'll do it. Let me do it. No, she's not doing it. She's just really not with the same timing. Another diagnosis conclusion is that for her is like I want to have to do everything myself. It's a kind of education, very common in the West too. If I don't do it myself, nobody will do it right for me. So it's constantly me. I'll do it. So that is teaching her to delegate, trusting people. She has some problems in trusting. So she's a very good, in a way, good giver, all the time doing things for others, but not trusting people. She was working in a restaurant, very busy restaurant, with many workers under her command. So she was kind of like a manager, and the workers they were not very good, I suppose, because you have to do everything yourself.
No, actually not, but it's still that
They were good people.
no, I don't trust a lot of people.
You don't trust people. So that's
Kind
something.
of education for sure.
That's something to correct. You have to trust. So we have to do it now. Training. Because if you do this training thing, this is going into the subconscious level. If I manage to train this one, the trust slowly will come on her. Trusting will be like, I give you an example. When I do this for you, you just abandon. It's an emotional feeling. It's not a mechanical, it's emotional feeling. Abandon everything and let me do it. You just, it's comfortable, you don't have to do anything, just abandon. Breathe in first. Already just a challenge, remember? Every time it's a challenge, I got the feeling to fight. There's so many things, so many conclusions you can get. Still, but let it go. Out, using the chest for the challenge, out. Take your time, enjoy it. Again, the tendency is to go very fast for the next step. So a little bit of stress into the future. Breathe in here slowly. Good, beautiful. And then out. Now, very good. She's learning. Again, we do one more time to see something nice. Look, this is a nice way to. I'm going to start. You just adapt to me. Don't try to do anything. There you go. That's a random. It's not possible for her. It's an emotional thing. For so many years, she was having troubles in adapting. Not possible. I don't want to press more because it's getting stressed. I suppose it's coming from the childhood. Maybe not trusting a lot your father or your mother. Is it? Which one of these two were not? You didn't trust so much.
Maybe the father.
The father not trusting. Could be because this is very deep, so it's coming from a long time. It's not only from the last few months of work. So yeah, slowly the patient has to count many times until we get this done. But the message and the exercise. In this idea, you also give homeworks. Go home, I tell the patient to put your hand here and put your hand in the chest. When you are lying in bed, trying to move this hand here, down as possible, and never move this one. And slowly the better. Very slow and very poetic, beautiful. Take your time alone.
I mean, deep breathing they have to do while before sleeping.
Yeah, just some kind of any time along the day, but during sleeping is a good time for a good sleep also. Let's see another exercise that I do to check out the stress. How does we responding to stress? So let's do everything wrong. I tell the patient, I call it the earthquake. So we do like an earthquake. I tell the patient to do everything wrong, which means use your chest and use 100%. Usually we take only 70%. 70% are from the stomach. Now do it 100% from the chest. Like this. Ready? You take out 100%. Don't go too fast, like always. But breathing in, and the same time breathing in, I liften and pull it up. So this is tension. And then shaking. Because so many stagnated things are in the chest inside. So I want to do like shaking all those problems and emotions, and it's a cleaning process. Right? Breathe in, out. Breathe in fast. Out. Now use your mouth to breathe in. Breathe. This is breathing. The mouth now. This is similar to stress. For her, in a way, it's comfortable. So we can say that she knows what is stress. If I do this to her, maybe she will get irritated because it's something not common for her. And for her was okay. I'm home. My house is stress because I've done it for many years. Now let's see how is this after the. Now it's here. It is not bad. As soon as she was happy to go back to the stress because she's used to it. So comfortable in stress. This is not a good thing. This is here now. Better than before after the clean. Let's see now after the stress is helping you to clean. She learned how to clean things with the stress. Which is not a good thing, but it's a kind of habit. Out from the mouth again. It sounds better now, actually. More clean. Breathing here. Let me see now if you can adapt. Just abandon and let me do it. And move your lungs. Just don't do anything. Get them the feeling inside of trust. Trust in me and abandon. Slightly better, but still.
When we are doing this, sir, she has to breathe from mouth.
Yeah, from mouth is. But if you're doing right, it's just like this. Whatever I do is coming out, like pumping, like no human inside, only just a pump. But she's not trusting, she's not letting it go. Let's do a small experiment. You can help me?
Yeah.
Maybe because of the father problem, it's a guy. Let's see if you can do something similar. Put your hand here. And then you do the same thing. Let's see if she's trusting you more. It's a thing with guys. Slowly out. Wait, out. When she's going down,
Yes.
now you put pressure and then shaking slowly and start boom, boom. This is better, right?
Yeah.
Better than with me.
Yeah.
There's some kind of trauma with guys. Because of the father figure. Father and mother is. It's easier for her to trust a girl. Is it right? More comfortable.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's the trauma with me. We are good friends.
No, 1 month.
She's it, and now it's something that we can see for the how the automatic nerve system, subconscious level, the subconscious level, how it's reacting. For a girl, for a guy, for whatever you do, no fighting with her actually. I was no moving.
Yeah. So,
I know it's good for it's just an example to do. So you have to try to practice the trusting thing. That is the advice for the patient, trusting thing. Because trusting is an emotion. You can do it along the day also, but you have to go to bed and try to relax on those feelings. That's the homework to do. The diaphragm, checking diaphragm. It's painful. This is how to feel in the diaphragm. Oh, it's all right. Your sleep is good. Yeah. You have a very stressful day. When you sleep very good, you're correcting. You have a lot of stress, but the sleep is not good, then accumulation of problems, and then you get pain and diseases. But I think it's good in sleeping, so helping in many ways. Now I'll show you the exercise to help the whole tower to balance it. This I call it the butterfly. And you have to just move. Very simple. So the starting point from here, and then I tell the patient to now breathe out, breathe in, and on the breathing in, I go all the way breathing in. Okay, stop there. 70% only, right? Always 70%. And this is the center of the dantian. From here, I will open up like this. So let's do it again. From number 5, which is the panic attack here. Breathe in. Okay, stop there. Hold it. You hold it. And then this is pressure like this for the lungs. And this is pressure like this for the heart. This is like Happy Buddha.
You pull it out, eh?
Pull it out. And then come here. And then out. We do this to the patient before acupuncture very often. Again out. And you breathe in slowly, breathe in. When you hold it, you keep the breath inside, and this is the feeling of I deserve for the lungs, and this is the Happy Buddha. This is for the heart. Then you come down here and then breathe out. I go with her with tension and then release like this. She cannot go anymore. This is a butterfly. Very nice feeling. One more time from here. Now you can see that it's going more down, it's more balanced when I'm breathing. Breathe in, and you breathe out. On the breathing in is when we do the breathing. We're starting to go all the way from this tower. Open up like this. Open up, stretching like a butterfly for the lungs, pulling up for the heart. This is very nice, with pleasure. Then I go wherever is moving, I'm going to check it out. And after this, you can see how the breathing is going. It's taking some time to regulate itself. When I was moving for the first time, it was moving here. And the sound of it's rising up. It's moving from here. Very fast I start thinking. Going from here, starting, when we finish, he was here, now up. She's comfortable in this position, in the thinking mode. Can we check out one guy, Mel?